Assalamualaikum to our lecturer Encik Hakimi and fellow friends. I would like to introduce myself as the first presenter of Group 5 Section 1. My name is Amira Nadia binti Rizal. The title of our project is Soil Stabilization Using Slime. Generally, improving on-site soil engineering properties is called as soil stabilization. There are many ways to stabilize the soil, but our group chose lime stabilization as our topic. Soils contain critical level of residue or clay have changing geotechnical characteristics, such as this swell and ended up plastic within the presence of water, shrivel when dry, and extend when uncovered to ice. Location activity is continuously a fragile and troublesome issue when ventures are carried out on such soil. The utilize of lime essentially change the characteristic of the soil to deliver long-term changeless quality and solidness, especially with regard to the activity of water and soil. The mineralogical properties of the soil will decide their degree of reactivity with lime and the extreme quality with that the stabilized layer will create. In general, fine-grained clay soil considered to be a good candidate for stabilization. The aim of the study, from the study, we're able to learn how to stabilize soil using slime. And second, we also able to understand the benefit of lime stabilization. Objective of the study is to identify the improvement of soil after using lime as soil stabilization. So, I would like to pass to Hana to continue with literature review.
Lime soil stabilization is the process of adding lime to the soil to improve its properties like density, bearing capacity, and more. The type of soil used in stabilization should be reactive type of soil, which means the soil should react with lime content when added. To react with lime, the soil should contain pozzolan content in a good amount. When lime is added to pozzolanic soil in presence of water, calcium hydroxide from lime reacts with siliceous and aluminous materials of soil and form a mix with cementitious properties. This reaction is called pozzolanic reaction. Lime is an excellent choice for a short-term modification of soil properties. Lime can improve soil workability and load-bearing characteristics. It also increases stability and permeability of soil. There are three types of lime: quicklime, hydrated lime, and lime slurry.
Hello, Encik Hakimi. My name is Gordon Chanyamping. I will be explaining about the methodology of soil stabilization using lime. Now, there are a few processes in soil stabilization using lime. The first is scarification and initial pulverization, lime spreading, preliminary mixing and watering, final mixing and pulverization, compaction, and final curing. Process of scarification and initial pulverization, after the soil has been brought to line and grade, the subgrade can be scarified to the specified depth and width and then partially pulverized. It is desired to remove non-soil materials such as stumps, roofs, turf, and aggregates. Scarification is done because a scarified or pulverized subgrade offers more soil surface contact area for the lime. Next is the process of lime spreading. The soil is generally scarified and the slurry is applied by the distributor's truck. Because lime in slurry form is much less concentrated than dry lime, often 2 or more passes are required to provide the specified amount of lime solids. To prevent runoff and consequent non-uniform lime distribution, the slurry is mixed into the soil immediately after each spreading pass. Next is the process of preliminary mixing and watering. Preliminary mixing is required to distribute the lime throughout the soil and to initially pulverize the soil to prepare for the addition of water to initiate chemical reaction for stabilization. During this process or immediately after, water should be added to ensure the complete hydration and quality stabilization of the project. Next is the final mixing and pulverization process. To accomplish complete stabilization, adequate final pulverization of the clay, fraction and torf distribution of the lime throughout the soil are essential. Next is the process of compaction. There will be the initial compaction and the final compaction of the soil. The initial compaction is performed immediately after mixing by using a sheep's foot type roller or a vibrator pad foot roller. Final compaction is accomplished using a smooth drum roller. Next is the process of final curing. Before placing the next layer of subbase, the compacted subgrade should be allowed to harden until the loaded dump trucks can operate without rotting the surface. During this time, the surface of the lime-treated soil should be kept moist in order to aid in strength gain. The curing can be done in two ways, which is moist curing and membrane curing. Moist curing consists of maintaining the surface in a moist condition by light sprinkling and rolling when necessary, whereas membrane curing involves sealing the compacted layer with a bituminous prime coat emulsion, either in one or multiple layer. Thank you.
I'm Kevin Chaitisian, and I'm gonna to present about result and discussion. The advantages of application. The lime treatment can stabilize the soil. The soil will become less sensitive to moisture, and it is easy to build job site roads that can be used regardless of weather condition. Next, the lime treatment will decrease the plasticity index. A number of high plasticity soils can be modified into non-plastic soils through lime addition. By reaching the maximum increase in plastic limit and the maximum decrease in the liquid limit. Next, the lime treatment will also have a high quality raw materials for quality application. It will result in considerable savings on material. The lime treatment will also increase the durability of soil. The durability is the capability of lime-treated soil to resist the adverse effects of the wet-dry and freeze-thaw cycles resulting from the changes in environmental conditions during a year. Next, lime treatment can easy to apply to small works, such as foundations for car parks, and make it savings on aggregate and disposal charges. Economic benefits of life stabilization. Reduction of transport movements in the immediate vicinity of the construction site, so the machines can move about with far greater ease. The delays due to weather conditions are reduced. It will leading to improved productivity, so the costs are reduced.
My name is Young Divo, and I will present the conclusion. In conclusion, lime is an excellent soil stability material and used for highly active soil which undergo through vacuum expansion and flankage. Besides, lime acts immediately and improves various properties of soil such as reduction in plasticity index, carry capacity of soil, and etc. Then, the reaction is very quick and stabilization of soil starts within few hours. The graph presented above gives a clear idea about the improvement and the property of soil after adding lime. That's all. Thank you for listening our presentation.